So you support Joe Biden?
Yes, I did vote for Joe Biden.
Okay. Great. That's amazing. What did Trump do in the last 4 years that warrants him to not be our president for the next 4?
It's not about what he did or didn't do. It's an election, and that's the beautiful part of America, is that the people can speak and make changes to their government.
Okay. Well, you know what I'm asking? What in the past 4 years did Donald Trump do or not do that made you vote for Joe Biden?
I haven't supported Donald Trump since the beginning. I voted for Hillary Clinton. I don't like the things he says about certain groups of people. I don't like...
Like what?
Like Mexicans coming here are rapists. And
Can you give me that quote? I don't think he said that.
He did say that actually in a speech, and I would be more than happy to look that up for you too.
He was talking about MS-13 gang members. He never called Mexicans coming here. He was specifically talking about MS-13. Unless you simp for MS-13 gang members that do rape and kill women and children, that's on you, and that's totally like your prerogative. But he was not talking about Mexicans in general from Mexico.
Like he did say that.
He didn't.
And he also said that people are coming from whole countries, and I don't think that's okay to say about anything. And
are some countries better than the others, though?
I think some governments are better than the others, but insulting the people inside of them is not okay.
He didn't say whole people.
He said countries, and saying whole countries is inherently insulting the people that live inside of them, and the people that are trying to get changes in their governments.
Okay. Well, they would want changes because they're whole countries, right?
I want changes here, and I don't call our country a country.
No, you just vote for someone who thinks the cops are racist, and we want to genocide our children in the womb, and we want to take away the right to
my family
bear
is
and
huge military members. Actually, her mom is a lieutenant colonel in the military. My aunt, my family members are all cops. They're state troopers. They're in the military.
And you voted for the party who has been saying to shoot and kill cops.
Actually, he wasn't even my first choice because I kind of am more on a progressive side of I don't support.
Who was your first choice? Bernie? Pete was winning.
Who?
Pete Buttigieg.
I did like Pete. Yeah. But no, I actually didn't support Joe Biden. I supported him more than I supported Donald Trump, but that's it.
So what has Donald Trump done in the past 4 years again that has been...
I literally think I already answered that, and you won't even accept the real quotes that I've given you. You're not giving
They're not
me
real
any
quotes.
facts.
Because he wasn't talking about Mexicans. He was talking about MS-13 gang members. You can't lie. You can't say something is something else.
I've literally watched your videos like a million times before, and everybody disproves like 90% of the things that you say. So coming at me with these literal conspiracy theories about the
They're not conspiracy theories. I didn't say anything about election fraud. You're putting words in my mouth just like you're doing to Donald Trump. They did. That's why the Supreme Court justice had to step in. Did he step in out of nowhere for no reason?
You're not going to change my mind. I'm not going to change your mind.
You've given me no proof to change my mind.
You've given me no proof to change my mind.
And why you don't like Donald Trump is based on emotions and feelings, not on any of the policies he's implemented within the last 4 years.
He actually made a tax plan that's going to increase taxes for everybody, and you guys like to ignore that fact.
His tax plan saved the average American family $2,000.
They really
Joe Biden is going to... Oh, so I didn't save any money?
I want taxes raised.
Why?
I actually paid more in taxes last year than I ever have in my entire life.
Why do you want taxes raised?
Because I believe in health care for everybody.
Then why can't you voluntarily take that money from your paycheck and voluntarily give it over? Why do you have to force everybody else to do what you want with their money?
When you get sick and come to the hospital and you can't afford treatment...
That's not an answer to my question.
When you get sick and you come to a hospital and you cannot afford treatment, who is going to pay for it? Me, out of my pocket? I'm a nurse. I work in healthcare. Okay?
There's a lot that I want to say about the election that Facebook would fact check me for saying. If you want to see my raw, uncensored opinion and behind the scenes footage from here at the beach, go to libertyhangout.tv. It helps support my work and it helps you watch my content even if big tech takes me off.
Do you know how sad it is seeing families turn away, not get things done because they can't afford it? Do you know how much my medication costs every month?
Why do I have to pay for it?
Because as a literal country, we should all want each other to have basic rights and not die over things.
So why can't we voluntarily give our money to places instead of being forced by the barrel of the government gun to do that?
Because there are people who will take advantage of the system without giving their money. Everybody should have to pay. I don't want to pay for the military. Why do I have to pay for the military?
That's a great point. That is an amazing point. So you should be on my side here that we should not be forced to pay taxes to things that we don't support.
That I benefit from as the person. I just want you to know. We benefit from the military. We benefit from things like Medicare, from Social Security, from all of these government funded things. I went to public school. I'm sure you went to public school at some time in your life. Like, I don't understand.
I see what you're saying, and we benefit from these things. What I want to know is, how can you justify telling somebody that they have to have their money being taken out of their paycheck by the force of the barrel of the government gun? And that's right, you're stealing from people.
We have taxation with representation. In order to have a government, we need to pay money for it. So unless you want total anarchy, then you have to give your money.
That's what your side has been doing. Engaging in anarchy, looting and rioting and saying the police and everything. I mean, I'm still not convinced that I should have to be stolen from because you think it's right. I think everybody should voluntarily give to what they want. Do you support that?
Okay,
Maybe instead, hold on, I'm not done with my question. I'm not done with my
Benefit from all
question.
of this.
I'm not done with my question.
From public schools. Stop benefiting from all of these social programs. Stop benefiting from our streets. Stop benefiting from everything that you have that gives you a better life in this country.
Yeah,
And
government
all of your money.
controlling the roads and my healthcare has not benefited me at all.
Oh, okay, sure. You can believe that if you want.
It hasn't.
Yeah, well,
do you know my life better than? Do you know my healthcare situation better than me?
Honey, you literally have a college education in an amazing country, and you won't die by. I can't handle it. You're not going to change my opinions.
You can't handle just talking to me?
I am talking to you and I'm presenting facts, and you literally won't accept
You're
anything.
presenting theft, the idea of theft. You want to steal from me and millions of other Americans because it's what you believe is right. Why can't we just agree that we should be able to take and voluntarily agree?
The fact that Biden was against integration.
Thank you, Chad.
Are we talking about how Biden was against integration and how Kamala Harris was a prosecutor and advocated to keep black Americans in jail and lock them up and keep them there?
Are you going to listen?
Yeah. You guys listen?
I've listened to everybody's
Okay.
side.
Well,
That's
Joe
it.
Biden was against integration. Proven fact on paper. Against integration.
Yeah, you're spitting on me, and I don't know
Okay, well,
what
it's
kind
all
of
good.
terms you
I
have,
mean,
so.
I don't believe in the mass. I'm a Republican. Okay. So anyway, Joe Biden was against integration. Okay, against integration.
Against busing, to integrate schools. He believed in segregation because he didn't want his kids to grow up
and
in a
Kamala
racial
Harris was a
jungle.
prosecutor that advocated to keep black people in jail and lock them up and keep them there. But hey, you know, it's all good, man. We're all.
If you have anything else to say instead of just turning away, I have not once turned away
Sorry
from
for
you
spitting
in
on you, but
a.
hey, you probably ain't had no spit like this one in a while, girl.
He's great, ain't he?
No matter who the president is, my work here will not stop. To defend the values of conservatism, and to do that, I need security. To donate to my security fund, to pay this guy to follow me and be with me everywhere I go, go to patreon.com/Caitlin Bennett. Thank you for help keeping me safe. Go to libertyhangout.tv right now to watch Caitlin Bennett Uncensored. Not only will you get to watch exclusive content from me, but you'll get to say you stood for the truth, you stood against radical leftism, and you stood up for America.